Morning, my name's Simon, and today we're going to work on building blocks number 5 and 6 from the building block series that we've been working on. As a reminder, these are 5-minute circuits that we do back to back. Each circuit consists of 45 seconds worth of work, 15 seconds rest. Do that circuit, it'll take you 5 minutes, we'll repeat that, and then we'll go into number 6 in this example today. Only bit of kit you'll need is a chair. I'll be using a bit of the chair and a bit of the bench just to show different angles of the exercise that we're doing, and you'll also need a mat for the second circuit that we're going to do. So you don't need it for the first bit, that's why mine's just out to the side. Make sure plenty of space around you, nice safe workout area. Ensure that you're well warmed up, you're mobile, pulse is up a little bit, and you feel you're ready and prepared for the workout. There are a couple of new exercises in this workout today that we perhaps haven't done before, so I'll try and explain those as we go through. I'll also show modifications and adaptations to some of them as well, depending on what level you feel you're at today whilst you do your workout. I will explain as we go through where you can put rest periods and just sort of pause the video. Today I'll explain where you can stop it, but we'll flow all the way through and that will get you your workout done on time. Okay, so first bit we're going to need is your chair or a bench. We're going to be doing rear leg split squats. We're then going to be doing step ups into a rear lunge, and then you're going to do alternate leg sit downs, pistol squats to the chair, whatever you want to call them, and we'll get going. Okay, so make sure you've got a little bit of space around you. We'll go on my timer, and you want your laces down on the chair or bench, good stride forward, 45 seconds, and let's start the workout. Off we go. So we're dropping well into our hips of that front leg, the heel stays down, good alignment, the knees not collapsing inwards. If it is, perhaps you need to just sit back a little bit more into that front leg. Still got good posture, although you might lean forwards a little bit from the hips. This is great for the quads, glutes, hamstrings, for the calves. And change legs. 15 seconds rest and transition as normal. Rest the laces on that bench or chair behind you. Off we go. Now these are great exercises to progress as you feel appropriate, so you can hold some dumbbells or kettlebells in your hands. Or for a bit more of a postural challenge, you could hold a goblet squat position. Again, sitting back well. One more. Okay, next up we're going to do step ups into a reverse lunge. We're stepping on with the one leg, lunging back on the opposite. I'll do the first side at the bench. Straight back. good weight. So I've just been stepping on with my right leg. That meant I was lunging back on my left. I'll do the second side on this one so you can see. I'm now stepping on with my left. On. That means I'm now lunging on my right side. Last exercise of this circuit, one leg squats, sitting down on the bench or chair, alternate legs after each rep. See where your bench is. Down, up, swap. So reaching forwards for some counterbalance. Keeping that foot nice and flat on the floor. And to increase the intensity of this one, you can try and pick the pace up a bit, but still keep the quality. And you can have less of a sit down, so just tap your bum rather than fully resting. Good. So this will be your first opportunity to pause, have a breather, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. We're going to flow straight in and repeat that circuit. Instead of using the bench, come to the chair this time, laces down, and we're in. Those split squats again. Good. And change. Again, good stride forwards. Maintain your balance throughout. If you're struggling with your balance, just set yourself up next to something to help. And sitting back. Good. Step up into that reverse lunge again. So remember, one leg will step up, you'll then be on the other leg as you lunge back. I'll step on with my right leg. Lunging back off the left. Making sure we get the hips all the way through at the top. again, I've just stepped up off my right and a step up on my left now. Again, normally you just use the same thing just to show you a different angle. Yeah, make sure you're using something nice and stable. You don't want anything slipping or moving. Good bend through both legs in that reverse lunge. Well done. Good. Let's go. Alternate leg. Sit down off one leg. Again, check where the seat is. Try not to change leg until you're all the way up. No cheating and pushing off the other leg. All the way up. Last one. Great. So this will be another opportunity to pause, recover. We're going straight into the next block of stuff. So this is your circuit number 6. Hands wider than your shoulders. Down dog. Reach back towards your foot. Replace your hand. Drop down, look up, and change sides. Pushing your bum and your hips high in the air. It's all about a good push through the arm into the floor in order to reach back. If you can't reach your foot, just aim for your shin or your knee perhaps, but really get a good strong push into that shoulder. If you struggle with this exercise, then just stick to the down and ups. Lock the legs out when we get to the bottom part. Okay, next one, kneeling lean backs. You're on your knees, keep your toes down, hold underneath. Hips are forward, tight, strong and strong. Now moving only from the knees, you're going to lean back and then come to the top. Strong through the thighs, and no bouncing. Keep those legs nice and tight. We're not sitting back, keep the hips up forward. If you feel it in your lower back at all, perhaps just going a bit too far, or you need to reset, just tighten up that little bit further. There we go. Next one, side plank position. Option first. So bottom leg is bent. Bring the top leg forward. And I want your foot flat on the floor to begin with. Elbow under your shoulder. You're going to raise your hips up, strong underneath, and then you're going to thread the needle underneath and open up. On the second time round on this circuit, I'll show you the slightly harder option. The rest of your body is fairly passive. We're just trying to keep the hips raised and work your obliques on that underside. If you find it's a bit too much on this balancing arm and shoulder, then just stay in this position here. One more. And change sides. Again, elbow underneath, bend the bottom leg, bring the top foot over, foot is flat on the ground, raise yourself up, hips are in the air, and thread the needle underneath. Try not to sit your bum back or break at the hips, trying to keep the hips pushed forwards. Last one, hold. Last exercise of this circuit, sitting on your bum. First option, keep your fingertips on the ground, raise your knees up, so you've got a V-shaped position, shins parallel to the floor. Now option one is keep your fingertips here, tap your heels down, staying really strong and drawn in through your middle. Next progression, on a ridge, is from there, tapping down. If it feels hard enough just holding, then you can just stay in that option. And maintain that balance and control. Try and keep the chest lifted. So we're working through our middle, hip flexors. Okay, good. Last 5 minutes. This is again where you could pause, have your breather, 20, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, whatever you need. Today we're rolling straight in again. Bum high, reach for the foot, replace the hand, stretch down, look up, legs tight, and change. And it's all about a good strong push into the floor with that arm and into that shoulder. Excellent for strong shoulder strength. It's a good core work too. Good. Back onto the knees. There's kneeling knee backs. Knees underneath your hips. Up tall first. Brace. Strong. Toes underneath. And ease back. Try not to overcook it. Should be getting a good bit of stress and stretch on the front of those thighs. And we're not sitting down. Keep the hips forward. We'll be digging in through those feet a little bit. Last one. Okay, back into that side plank option. So this time, to make it a little harder, you're going to split your stance. So the top foot comes forward, edge of that foot is down, both legs are straight, and we're raised up. Now, if you find that hard on that shoulder, again, just support yourself with your other fingers, or if you feel okay, we'll thread the needle again. I like all of these exercises. First 30 seconds don't feel too bad. It's the last 15 where it gets a bit harder, but you can do anything for 15 seconds. Hold and change. nearly there. Again, top foot, top leg comes forward. Both legs will be straight, elbow under the shoulder. Raise up. Again, if that shoulder needs some support, then rest your fingers down. Otherwise, thread needle again. Last one. Good. And then last exercise, that one on your bum again. So that V-sit. And your options are here, even if that's just to set you up. Shins are parallel to the floor. Choose an option that's right for you. Trying to keep that length through your spine, well supported from your belly. Staying strong and stable to the end. Last few seconds. And relax. Well done. So, that's your workout. So, again, in 5-minute chunks. We repeated each circuit twice to get that bit of overload and stress into the working areas. That's going to mean that you come back a bit stronger and develop from the workout. We ran all the way through it today, which keeps the intensity up. But more than happy for you to have a pause, quick drink, regroup after every 5 minutes of that 20-minute workout that we've done. You choose the amount of time that you feel is appropriate, but try not to have more than a minute to a minute and a half when you do decide to have a stop. Incorporate that into the series with the other building blocks sessions that we've done, and there'll be a link to those in the description below. And also there's now a playlist with all of the groups of the circuit sessions included as well. So have a try at those, and there's room to make some of them harder, like we said earlier on, by starting to introduce some weights or increase the intensity by working a bit faster and getting more repetitions in, particularly on the legs exercises in circuit number 5. But really try and hone in on the form. I'd rather your form was great and you weren't using weights rather than going heavy but the technique not being quite as good. So have a play, see how you get on, and good luck.